Protests have taken place in Belfast following a knife attack that left one man seriously injured. Police have arrested and charged a 30-year-old Sudanese asylum seeker with attempted murder. Authorities say the incident is not currently being treated as terrorism. The protests that followed have reignited debate over immigration, public safety, and the role of social media in shaping public reactions. The knife attack occurred in North Belfast on the evening of June 8th. According to police, a man in his 40s suffered serious injuries. Officers arrested a suspect shortly afterward and later charged him with attempted murder and related offenses. Investigators say the case remains under active investigation. Police have urged the public not to speculate about motives while evidence is being gathered. News of the arrest quickly spread online, and protests began in parts of Belfast the following day. Many demonstrators said they were concerned about immigration policy and public safety. In some areas, however, the protests escalated into disorder. Reports indicate that roads were blocked, vehicles were set on fire, and property was damaged. Police declared a critical incident and increased their presence across affected neighborhoods. Community leaders and local politicians have appealed for calm, warning that violence can endanger residents and complicate ongoing investigations. One factor that has received significant attention is the speed at which information spread online. Graphic videos and commentary circulated widely after the attack, drawing strong reactions from users both inside and outside Northern Ireland. Police have cautioned that unverified claims can inflame tensions and urge people to rely on official information whenever possible. Experts say social media can rapidly amplify emotional responses during fast-moving events. While online platforms can help people share information, they can also spread rumors before facts are confirmed. The Belfast protests come at a time when immigration remains a major political issue across the United Kingdom. Debates often focus on asylum policy, border management, integration, and community safety. Supporters of stricter immigration controls argue that governments must maintain public confidence in the asylum system. Others caution against linking the actions of an individual suspect to broader groups of people, emphasizing that criminal responsibility is personal and determined through the legal process. For many residents, the immediate concern is restoring calm and ensuring that investigations proceed without further unrest. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and political leaders in Northern Ireland have condemned both the knife attack and the violence that followed. They have urged people to avoid speculation and allow the courts and police to handle the case. Authorities have also stressed that anyone found responsible for criminal damage or attacks during the protests will be investigated and prosecuted. To summarize, a serious knife attack in Belfast led to the arrest and charging of a Sudanese asylum seeker, and the incident was followed by protests that escalated into viol. There are also broader concerns about transparency, trust in institutions, and how international agreements are communicated at the local level. During the protests, law enforcement intervened to disperse crowds. In the process, confrontations occurred, and the situation escalated into violence. At least one person was reported killed, and several others were arrested. These events reflect a wider pattern seen in different countries, where public health infrastructure projects can become politically sensitive when community trust is limited. From an analytical perspective, this situation highlights three key issues. First, the importance of public communication. Large infrastructure or health projects require clear information sharing to reduce misunderstandings. Second, the role of trust between communities and authorities. Even medically justified projects can face resistance if trust is weak or unclear. Third, the intersection between global health cooperation and local governance. International agreements may be technically sound, but they still require strong local engagement to ensure acceptance. It is also important to understand that protests of this nature are often driven by a combination of factors, including social concerns, political context, and historical experiences with government projects. In conclusion, the situation in Nanyuki reflects more than a single project. It illustrates how public health initiatives, international cooperation, and community trust must align in order to avoid conflict. As events continue to develop, further information from official sources will be important to fully understand the situation. This report is based on available public information and aims to provide a neutral and educational explanation of the situation.